Congratulations.
Go, beats me. Let's go.
Congratulations, brother. Your team is fighting nerds, and it seemed like you had a genius game plan. Get him tired, take him to the third round, and look for the finish. Am I right?
Guys should be able to hear me, see me,
Você tinha uma estratégia brilhante.
etc,
Você queria
etc,
derrubar
etc.
ele, você queria levar ele até o final ali e tentar finalizar. Ai, Brasil!
And then here it says it's not receiving as much again. Let me see if I stop that stream. I don't get how it wouldn't be. Everything's on pass-through.
Oh yeah, I hear you, Stevie. You are live, yeah, of course.
And we're back. What's going on? What's going on? So, we gotta make a decision here. We can, don't really want to. We've got the ability here to either play Modern Warfare 3, like I said there, or we can do some coding of some sort. I guess I'll show you guys real quick so you guys can see what it looks like when we run that program. This is the Kangaroo program. It's not the one we want to show. We want to show the big project. Right here. The big project, which as you can see doesn't look very big from this small bit of code. But this code right here is all you need to get the program up and running. So we're going to hit play so you guys can all bear witness to the app that just didn't start up. What? It's SQL not defining its own. Yeah, it says SQL in its own file. Let me pull these changes down. Maybe I broke or fixed something. See, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Now it should run. Bada boom. So here we are. This is a Java application. We will be logging in as the counter person with a set password for that counter. And we should get 3 buttons: burgers, hot dogs, drinks. Now, obviously, we would like to have more than just these 3. There needs to be a total button, tender button. I'm not really sure how to disable one and the other. You shouldn't be able to, once you hit tender, it should, clear everything out, so to speak, and start a new order. The layout here, as far as the burgers, hot dogs, and drinks, it's a basic grid layout, 9 rows by 3 columns, with a bunch of empty columns to fill up spaces. You can see the login screen is still here, because if you were to close this, it closes the whole app. What should happen is it should take you back to the login screen. But even then, the login screen should be cleared on successful login, I guess. Does that make sense? Right here, we should be clearing out those fields, right? So let's look that up right quick, how to do that. Because we really want to bring them back to the login screen. And then if they want to close the app, they should be able to close the app. So really closing the other windows shouldn't close the app. It should just take you back to login. Or really it should show the login screen when you close those other ones. In the login screen should be the only way you can exit the app. So if we do Java Clear field value. Clear field value. Clearing text field using a button. Set text. Text box 1, set text to 0. So, username field. So what they're telling me is that this one, and we're only going to try this for counter real quick. Username field, set text, like that, is what they're saying. Obviously, ooh, it might be right. Then why do we have this down here? Wonder if this is because it's not being passed in? You don't think, do you? My guess is because I have multiple lines that I now need this. There it is. See? When you're only doing one line of code, you don't need brackets. When you're doing multiple lines of code, you have to have brackets. Which means we're gonna need, all right, well, let's test it out, right? So we wanna clear the username field, and we also wanna clear the password field. And this is on successful login of counter. So let's close the app, which it looks like it already did. Let's go back to app main, hit run. Okay. Counter. And good, it's clear. Yay. So that worked. Very nice. So now we just need to add that to all the other 3 logins, which means we have to add brackets. Right? And we need to do it down here to manager as well. Now, the only other thing I can think is we probably want to hide the login window. Now that we've cleared the fields, when we open up, now on top of that, closing these department windows. Where is it at? Close operation. Hides on close, right? We should JFrame maybe not exit. It should be JFrame hide, right? Or destroy. Let me see. Dispose. I like that. Dispose on close. Shit. We wanted to do the graphic user interface show too. The login. Right? Ew. That's tricky. Unless we just leave login opened in the back. Might be a simpler solution to leave the login screen open in the back instead of trying to like reopen the login screen and hiding the login screen. Let me see. Login open, and that's because we imported this. Login should be accessible, but you're not passing in the settings when you open this time. Where are we importing settings from? JSON reader, read settings. Yeah. So unless we could pass something back up to the main app and have it re-execute this, I guess we could do a super, couldn't we? We could call a super and have it go up and make the call to open login. Now that we've learned how to do that in class, so let's go public static void. What do we want to call this function here? I don't even remember what they call it in Electron. IPC? I think it's IPC. IPC. Of course, no one knows what that is, but they don't need to know. And then here, we could just do this again. Right? So then in counter, we could do JFrame close and super. Oh, you can only do super if it extends. That's right. That's not gonna work. Okay. Because this does not extend. So let's just get rid of this. If this was a subclass, we could get away with that. For now, we'll just leave the login there and let's see what happens when it gets destroyed. And we'll just log in again. We go, log in, we're here, that's there, and we're back to login again. And we do counter, and it should bring it back up. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and change that this effect, JFrame dispose on close on kitchen. And manager. So you have to close the login screen to close the app. And that's fine. We should be fine with that. I'm not sure where those classes go. It's kind of crazy. It generates classes somewhere in this app. Back to the counter here. So we need Java. We need a little more. We need more buttons. because they need to, at a minimum, they need to be able to put in a number row. And so that is 3, 6, 9 plus a 0, plus minus multiply. I don't think. Really, they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They need at least 12 rows for a, not a calculator, but to enter in the dollar amount. Right? So for example, this would be like the label would be tender for this last one. And then the one before that would be a period. And then this one would be 0. And then you just start working your way back. Did we take a picture of what a standard, just Google. I think a regular cash register has the buttons where 9's at the bottom. Nope, 7, 8, 9, okay. So we'll do it just like our keyboard then. So 3, 2, 1, coming up to the next row, 6. These could all be backwards, by the way, I have no idea. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, look at me. I'm counting in the wrong way here. 6, 5, 4, and then 9, 8, 7. Right? So technically, and we don't even know what these buttons are going to look like yet. So let's go see. Close enough-ish. I thought it was an even number. I thought it was 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then, did I accidentally skip something? Hold on a minute. I didn't skip one, did I? Or did I double repeat one? Oh, yeah, 1. Yep, right here. Here's the blank right there. So, fix that real quick. And run it again. Beautiful. See? Got a basic number pad. All right. You know, so they give you the cash, you hit tender, enter, whatever. Right now, these are labels. Obviously, these should be buttons instead of labels. But to do that, we need to make buttons. Buttons that have labels, right? So for now, let's close that. So we could change all these labels to buttons, right? So we have, yeah, let's do that. I think that's the easiest. We'll add actions to these later, right? Just like that. Button, right? J button. Run it again. Show me what we, oh, yep, it already knew what we wanted. Beautiful. Buttons. most primitive sense, this is what we want. And it's resizable, right? So obviously we don't need it to take up this much screen. Fully resizable, right? You can make this app a little more screen friendly, I guess, right? 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 0, right? So $25 and 30 cents. Enter. Now, getting these to pop up in the screen like the calculator app, that is yet again another task. But we are gonna go grab some crackers right quick. I'll probably change the label on this video later. Just go grab some crackers real quick. Set text box, that worked perfectly. These don't really close the app. You close the app when you close the login screen. Burgers, drinks, hot dogs. These are going to trigger more screens to open. This needs to be a little more, I don't know. We need to figure out the layout of this. It needs to be a little better, right? I would prefer these buttons to be rounded, which I'm pretty sure I can do border radius on those. As you add stuff to the list, we kind of need a scroll box in here. Does JavaScript, Java X, scroll pane, allows the application to set the current minimum and maximum values for the positions of content scrolling. New rectangle, 200 by 200. New scroll plane. Import scene control scroll pane in rectangle. Clipped viewport of its contents is allows the user to scroll the contents around either directly panning or by using scroll bars. That's what we need. We need the scroll pane. All right. I don't want to just be able to lay it on top of here, huh? Probably lock this counter one. I don't want to be too wide. I'm just thinking, let's add the scroll. Java FX. Wouldn't it be Java AX? I mean Java X? Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Here's another way to try it on a different J panel. J panel is already scrollable. All right. Let's get some free, royalty free. I mean, it is a panel. I'm guessing we need to add it to the frame instead of adding a panel to a panel. Still broken. If we take test off. We don't want to break it where we can't revert back. And I feel like it's exactly what we just did. Is there a way to detect enter on the field? pointer exception. Hey, enter button works now. All right, that still doesn't get us to the scrollable error. New object, class, test equals new JPanel. We want to set the dimensions. Takes up the whole screen. Why is it taking up the whole screen? For just this isn't even adding it to. Are we running into an error? Let me see. see the error message when it's not showing you anything except in terminal. Hey. Man, that's almost spot on where we need it, huh? We're there. We're getting there. What else we got? Ew. Did it just add a web browser view? That would be such a way to cheat the UI. I didn't know you could add a browser view. How do you point the browser view? They define browser up here somewhere. You'd have to add a bunch of listeners. I see where they load the URL. That would be so slick. Do a web base inside the app. And just listen for events coming off the browser. Try for free. Ew, get out of here. That paid stuff. don't really have a backspace button, do we? Most calculators have at least a clear button. Button value. Text, replace selection. Sending in button value. And then that sends it to Are there values assigned to the buttons? Add but one, add but, That looks like a function. Where's this but coming from? J button but. Button value. Bye.